What's up and welcome back to ByStephieNics. So today I'm going to show you guys how to get these adorable Dutch braids, but before we get started with anything, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you scroll down, hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell right next to it so you're notified of every future video I put up. I put up hair videos, makeup videos, tutorials, reviews, challenges, all that fun stuff. So make sure you go click that stuff. You don't want to miss it all. And if you like hair tutorials and you want to see more of them, make sure you go hit that thumbs up button so you can let me know. Help a girl out. Now that we got that out of the way, you may have noticed that I said Dutch braids rather than French braids. Very, very similar, just a slight technical difference. The Dutch braids, it just basically means that you're taking the two strands and you're putting them under the middle strand rather than a French braid where you're putting them over the middle strand. If that confuses you, it's okay. It really doesn't matter. Either way, you're ending up with this really cute result and that's all that matters at the end of the day. Anyway, I could ramble on forever, but we are all here for the tutorial, so I think we should get started with it and let's go. Okay, so now the first step is deciding where you want to part your hair, and this is totally up to you. The only suggestion I would make is not to do the part too extreme to one side or the other, because if you do it all the way on one side, then there's not going to be as much hair in that braid. It's going to end up looking thinner than the other braid, which we definitely don't want. So choose where you want to do your part. I'm going to do mine a little bit off center, and you can use a comb or your fingers, whatever you want, just to straighten out that part. And once it looks good to you, you're just going to take your fingers at the back of the part and you're going to drag it down to the back of your hair, and you're gonna part your hair like that. Okay, so now we got our two sections of hair, and you are going to pick the side that you're gonna braid first. I'm gonna braid my right side first, so I'm just going to take a ponytail, clip, whatever, and get the other side out of the way. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, I can zoom you in and we can start braiding. Okay, so I'm just bringing around all the hair to the front, so we've got everything that we're gonna work with all together in one place. And I'm just gonna start by making a section, like our little starting section of hair, right up by the part. I just part it straight back, and it's maybe like an inch long. You guys can see how long that section of hair is, and we're gonna split it into three. Try to make them as even as possible. Don't stress about it though. Okay, so now we've got our three sections of hair. We've got our front piece, the one towards the face, the middle piece, and then we've got this back piece towards the back of the head. That's how I'm gonna refer to these pieces, just so we're all clear with that. We're gonna take this front piece and put it underneath the middle piece. They have just switched places. Now this is the new front piece, this is the new middle piece, and this is our back piece, okay? And now these two are crossed, so we're gonna take this free piece, the one in the back, and cross it underneath the two crossed ones. So we're taking our back piece, putting it underneath the middle strand. So now what you're gonna do is, with this front strand, instead of just going and crossing it, we're going to incorporate some more hair into this front strand. Okay, so with this same hand, I'm just going to grab some more hair from the front of my head and hold it along with this front piece. And together, all that hair, I'm going to put it underneath that middle strand. And just try to keep everything nice and tight. Okay, so now we're gonna take our back piece, incorporate some more hair with that, take it from behind it, and you're gonna take that new back section of hair and cross it underneath the middle. And again, just keeping everything nice and tight, pulling it tight after each step. So now we've got these two crossed and we have this front one hanging, so what are we gonna do? Grab some hair from the front of our head, incorporate it into that front piece, and cross it underneath the middle strand. Okay, so now we've got our front two pieces crossed in this hand, and we've got our back piece free over here, so what are we gonna do with it? Incorporate more hair into it and cross it underneath that middle strand. And that is what you're gonna be doing. Just keep repeating those steps. So we've got our front piece free over here. We're going to incorporate some more hair from the front of the head and put that all underneath the middle strand. We've got our back piece hanging out free over here, so we're going to grab some hair from behind it, incorporate it together, and put it underneath that middle strand. And we see our braid starting to form. This is exactly what we're gonna be doing the entire time, but I'm just gonna keep talking you through it. So you're gonna take that front piece that is free over here, incorporate some hair from the front of the head underneath the middle strand. So now we've got our back piece over here hanging free. You're gonna incorporate some hair from behind it and all together underneath the middle strand. Pull it nice and tight. Again, so front piece, grab some hair from the front side of the head and all together underneath the middle strand. Pull tight. Same steps, just keep repeating it. So we've got our back strand, grab some hair, underneath the middle strand. You're just gonna keep doing this until there's no more hair to incorporate. That's how you know that you're done with this section of the braid. So again, front piece of the hair. Grab some hair from the front of the head, incorporate it all together, and put that all underneath the middle strand. We've got this back piece hanging out, and you're just going to gather up that rest of the hair over here, and you're gonna put that together with that back strand, and all together underneath the middle strand. And now that we have no more hair left to incorporate, we know that we are done with that section of the braid, and we just continue the braid like a normal braid. So we have our 2 cross and our 1 free, so we're just going to put that free piece underneath the middle, take the back piece underneath the middle, front piece underneath the middle, back piece underneath the middle, and keep doing that all the way till the end. Okay, so now we are done with this braid, and you're just going to pick up just these little mini elastics, and you're just going to tie off the braid right at the bottom. I use 2 elastics together just because they're so easy to break. I feel like 2 together makes it stronger, and they definitely don't break as often, so you can do that. Caught my little trick. So now this braid is technically done, but if you want to go one step further, we can actually make this braid look a little thicker by grabbing the little pieces of hair along the braid and just tugging it side to side, just pulling it out a little bit just to make it look thicker. This is what it will look like. I think it's cute. You can also pull apart this braid a little bit if you want, just a little bit. Pull down these little pieces. Look a little like messy, cute. I always pull a little bit of hair from behind my ear. I'll throw it to the back a little bit, you know, just getting it a little like a messy, grungy, not too done. And we've got like, you know, like you see like little pieces sticking out. Again, you can leave them. It just adds to that messy look, or you can just tuck it into the braid a little bit. Hide it. No one has to know. Okay, so now that braid is done, and we are on to this side. I want to show you guys an option. If you don't braid it all to the bottom, you just braid, let's say 2 or 3 times, and you grab an elastic and you close off the braid, pull that elastic a little bit. So this is like the 2 options. You can have like the French braid on the head and then just ponytail for the rest, or you can have French braid on the head and then going down into a regular braid. Either way is super cute. I wear both styles. I'm just gonna finish off this braid just so I'm not rocking like 2 different types of braids. Okay, so that is it, guys. That is the final look of our cute little double Dutch braids. I think that it came out very, very cute. I hope that I was clear enough in my instructions. I really tried to make it clear. If I did confuse you, just go back, rewatch it. Hopefully after a few times of watching it, it will become clearer. I've been in the exact same boat. Like, I had no idea how to do these braids. I thought they were the coolest thing, and I was just like, how do these girls do it? I have no idea. And I just kept practicing on myself until I could accomplish it, and that's how I got to where I am now. Like I'm telling like my life story. Yeah, but anyway, it's just, it sounds and looks much harder than it is. Once you get the hang of it, really, it's like done. 30 seconds. So anyway, if this tutorial helped you at all, which I hope it did, make sure you scroll down and leave a big thumbs up. If you have any questions about anything I did, or if you have any future video suggestions, make sure to leave that in the comment box. I love reading your comments and replying. And before you go, make sure you subscribe and hit the little notification bell right next to the subscribe button. I would love for you to join our growing YouTube fam. We have fun here, guys. We have fun. I'll let you guys in on a little secret. got some cool stuff coming up. Some back to school stuff, some drugstore makeup, some challenges. Promise you don't want to miss it, so make sure you go subscribe before you leave. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And as always, this was ByStephieNics. Bye. Little Dutch braids. What? So, what? And I absolutely love it. What am I saying? Oh, what am I saying? Okie dokes. Did that make any sense? I don't think it did. Did that make any sense? So, can we see? Ooh, I burped. Excuse me. And now. It's not working. I think that was correct. It is really warm. I'm so warm. I'm so warm. What? So let me just zoom out a bit. Oop, that's in. Okay. So make sure you Joe. Who's Joe? Bye.